Welcome back to the show. The National Association of Federal Retirees has been doing amazing advocacy work, not only for those retirees in the federal government, but they've also been doing amazing advocacy work for all Canadians. And here to tell us more about it, and if you are a federal retiree, you better be listening in because you might be missing out if you're not a member. I'm joined by Dave Bennett. He is president of the board of directors of the Ottawa branch. Welcome. Great to have you here, Dave.
Thank you.
And Denis Lavoie, who is the vice president. You know, so I got the two big guys, which I love. Yeah. I love. Dave, yeah, this is a big year, right? The association turning 60 this year. Let's first of all talk about who's eligible to become a member of the association. I think it's pretty obvious, but that's a good starting point.
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, it's any retired, actually serving, still active or retired, public servants, members of the D&D, like military, RCMP, and federally appointed judges, and their families and spouses and families.
Right, yeah. Right. Denis, is there a cost involved in becoming a member?
Yes, the cost is essentially per person $51 per year.
Okay.
And per couple, it's $68 per year. So it's more or less $1 a week.
Right.
Which is some of the benefits, if I may.
Yeah, please.
Some of the benefits is that you get to partners with some of our, you get some rebates, you know, and also some special offers from Johnson & Johnson, the travel insurance and so on. Mm-hmm. So essentially, even if you're paying $1 a week, if you take advantage of those special offers like the travel insurance and the CAA card at 32% off, you're saving money. You know?
Yeah, and I think that's the key here, Dave, is the fact that you're paying a membership fee, but you probably take advantage of one of those discounts, right? One of those partnerships, and it pays for itself.
Pretty well, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Denis mentioned some of those partnerships. What are some of the other partnerships? He mentioned Johnson & Johnson, CAA. What are some of
the
those?
Ottawa Senators.
Okay.
We have discounts for our members with the Ottawa Senators, with some of the ski hills in the area. And AIM Fitness is an example.
Okay.
AIM Fitness, which is exercise for people 50 and older.
Right.
And we certainly have a sort of a good partnership with them as well. And we have many members actually that participate in that.
Nice. A lot of advocacy work as well, Dave. Let's talk a little bit about that advocacy and what you've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, advocacy is work on the national level. Now we're one branch of 78 actually branches across the country, and we all participate in. Certainly, in your own region, sort of on the advocacy side. So we really look at advocacy for protection of pensions, long-term health care standards was one of the key areas, pharmacare, one of the other ones, a senior strategy as well. So, I mean, we look at all of those aspects on top of just trying to look after pensions and benefits.
Denis, how many members just in the Ottawa branch right now? What does that membership look like?
Good question. 35,000 in the Ottawa branch.
Wow.
In Canada, 170,000. So we're a big part of the organization, and also there's a big pool here of federal employees and retirees.
Right.
And right now we have a recruitment contest. So any members that will refer a new member get to enter into the contest, and they can win $10,000.
Wow.
And that will until 31st of December.
Now that's 35,000 members, Dave, of approximately how many who may be eligible. I mean, that's one of the reasons we wanted to have you on, is because, this is a great way to raise awareness. I would imagine most federal employees probably know it exists, but perhaps for some reason they haven't taken advantage of it.
That's correct. I would think nationally we're probably, as a whole, I guess we're probably maybe 35% of the actual potential membership for the association. When you look at doing advocacy, certainly with the federal government, the more members you have, the more impact you have,
right?
The more say you have, actually. So, I mean, if we even just doubled our membership, we'd be looking at 360,000 or 300 some odd thousand votes across the country.
Right.
That's significant, right? Significant. So.
Denis, do you, as far as a recruitment, from the Ottawa branch, how do you communicate with federal employees to let them know that this is available to them?
We have one of the good way that I think we communicate is we have webinars.
Okay.
Okay, so we have webinars open to all members, but also to everybody. It's on our website. We put it on our Facebook page, and the content of the webinar are also on our YouTube page afterwards. This year, we did 32 webinars.
Wow.
On different topics, financial, also health, well-being, all kinds of topics that are relevant to aging people or federal retirees or soon-to-be retirees. And during the webinars, we give all the information about how to become a member.
Right.
Plus
right.
the website, obviously.
So there's a great educational component here, Dave. I imagine
Absolutely.
you bring in experts, right, to help in many different ways. Some of them, I'm sure, serious, insurance and things like this, but in finances, but, travel experts and this sort of thing. I imagine the website's the best place for people to find out more information?
Yeah, our website itself, which is,
Okay.
you just go through the national website at federalretirees.ca.
Excellent.
All one word. Yeah, it's and I'll just link right to our site.
Excellent. Well, I've been on the site because I'm proud to say my wife and I are actually members of the federal retirees. Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. We'll be back with more Daytime right after this.